Okay, I tried this once before and I completely fucked it up. Um, so here it is, the day after the show, um, August 11th. Um, I'm still very tired and worn out, and everything from the show last night. My legs are still sore as shit. Um, Yesterday was, how I like to call it, a complete clusterfuck. Um, I was extremely busy during the day, um, gathering things together, getting cables and mic stands and DI boxes, and gathering all the things that were necessary in order to play a proper show. Excuse me. And So the day was very busy and filled with those things, pre-show stuff. We got to the venue about 5:30. Um, no one else was there, which was fine. And, it's no big deal. Doors open at 8, so plenty of time. Um, Fast forward time to 7 o'clock. None of the other four bands were there yet. Sound guy was not there yet. I had spoken with the bar manager, and apparently she didn't even know there were any bands playing in the evening. Uh, it was ridiculous. And then she proceeded to tell me that the sound guy probably wouldn't even be there until about 8:30 due to him working late at the tattoo convention. Um, so needless to say, I was extremely stressed out. Um, I probably shouldn't have been, um, but I was because of the way I am in this well, I don't want to call it a business because it's not a business anymore, the way technology is. So I shouldn't have had to play promoter for the show and constantly make phone calls and look for the fucking bands and wonder where the fuck everybody was. That's not my job. I was an opener. This was none of my business. Everybody should have been there on time, and it was just, like I said, last night was just a clusterfuck. Um, but once the sound guy got there, um, everything started to smooth out a little bit. Um, and apparently none of the other three bands wanted sound check. They just wanted to do line check before they went on, which was perfectly fine by me because if you want to fuck up your set by just doing a line check, then none of my business. I apparently was the only one who wanted to sound check, so I did so. And we got all the levels right, we got everything sounding properly, and then I proceeded to get dressed, and we went on, and just fucking tore it up. I had an absolute blast. Again, like I said, my legs are just still sore as shit. Yeah, it was a great time. We basically just fucked it up and just put all the other bands to shame. Not that the other bands were bad, um, just because I've been doing this for so long and I know exactly how to do things. Um, and people are probably going to yell at me and bitch and moan because I have an ego or some stupid shit, which is the complete opposite case. I'm just stating facts. I've been doing this for so long. Um, so, so regardless, I had a great time. The other three bands were good. Don't get me wrong, they were good, and they were all great people. I had a blast hanging out with them and playing with them, and would definitely do so again. Um, so yeah, it was an interesting evening to say the least. Um, yeah, so I'd like to also just throw out a nice fuck you and fuck you to all of the people that promised and totally told me they were going to show up and totally fucking ditched. So that just shows that I cannot rely on people and count on people anymore. So yeah. So if you're watching this and you said you were going to show up and you didn't, you get the double middle finger. Can you see him? Okay. So other than that, I got some shows coming up. I was probably going to do a show on September 12th. Probably not going to do it due to members being out of town, a baby being born. So there are things in life that take more precedence than a show. So it's not that big a deal. I'm not butthurt or gonna sweat it at all. So with that said, I am working on 2 shows in October. Hopefully I can square those away. I'm not going to give out any information really just yet because they're not confirmed. So I don't want to get people's hopes up or give out false information or any of that nonsense because that's not how I roll. So with that said, again, last night, although hectic and crazy, was a great night. And again, like I said, I had a blast playing with the rest of the bands, and they were all fucking cool as shit. You guys are awesome, and I would, if you guys ever come back to town, I would love to fucking hook up again and rock the house again with you guys. With that said, I'm going to pay attention to my cat and have some potato wedges and play my Wii and go to bed shortly here within the next hour or two because I'm fucking beat. So also there were 3 video cameras and multiple people taking pictures. So as soon as I can transfer footage from my camera and my 2 friends' cameras, we're gonna cut up some shit and make a sort of video of some sort. I don't know. We'll see how well the other 2 cameras came out. Mine turned out pretty decent. I was kind of surprised. So yeah, we'll cut up some stuff and make a little movie here. Hopefully we can get it on YouTube and all that other interweb stuff. So yeah, there's my report for the first day or first show or whatever you want to fucking say. So good night, and we will see you later.